Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something totally invisible, yet absolutely crucial to our modern world. We're talking about the highly engineered components that literally hold massive industrial projects together. Think about it. Without industrial fasteners and the cutting-edge material science behind them, everything just kind of falls apart. And we're going to look at one specific manufacturer that's completely leading the charge in this space. Okay, let's dive into this. When you look at an absolute engineering marvel, like, say, the Bandra-Worli Sea Link in Mumbai, or a massive offshore oil rig, what do you see? You see the sweeping cables, the thousands of tons of concrete, the sheer, mind-boggling scale of it all. But what's the invisible force actually holding all of that immense weight and tension together? To understand the macro, we really have to zoom way in. We need to transition down to the micro-level components that make these architectural dreams a reality. Here's the roadmap for today's explainer. We'll start with the unseen industrial backbone, compare standard stainless steel to Hastelloy, explore the Aanuraj Fasteners difference, check out their uncompromising quality and testing, and finally, see how they power massive infrastructure projects.
Section 1. The unseen industrial backbone.
As global infrastructure and machinery production just keep growing at a staggering pace, the demand for industrial components is literally skyrocketing. But while we're all busy marveling at the shiny new bridges and machines, the tiny things holding them together get totally overlooked. And let's be clear, we're not talking about the little nuts and bolts you pick up at the local hardware store to build a bookshelf. No way. We're talking about hot-forged threaded fasteners. These are highly specialized industrial bolts, nuts, and studs. Just to put this in perspective, they range from 12 millimeters to a massive 150 millimeters in diameter, and they can be up to 3,000 millimeters long. That's nearly 10 feet of solid metal. Because of this extreme scale and the absolutely critical jobs they do, standard materials just don't always cut it. You need advanced material science that's custom-tailored for extreme, punishing environments.
Section 2. Stainless steel versus Hastelloy.
In today's hyper-competitive market, engineers really have to scour the industry for specialized materials. Why? Because standard options will literally fail under extreme chemical or thermal stress. Now, standard stainless steel, grades like SS304 and 316, these are your fantastic, reliable workhorses, right? SS304 gives you excellent tensile strength for general construction. And SS316? That includes molybdenum for added chloride resistance, making it absolutely perfect for marine environments. But when you start throwing highly aggressive chemicals or extreme heat into the mix, you have to step up to a superalloy. You need Hastelloy. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the direct contrast. Hastelloy is a solid solution-strengthened nickel-chromium-iron-molybdenum alloy. That's a mouthful, I know. But because it packs a remarkably high percentage of nickel, it delivers an outstanding level of corrosion resistance that standard stainless steel simply cannot match.
So why do we use this specific combination of elements over standard stainless? Well, in extreme environments, Hastelloy is a total game changer. It provides exceptional stress corrosion resistance, incredible high temperature strength, and unparalleled oxidation resistance. And let me tell you, this isn't just some nice-to-have luxury. It is an absolute non-negotiable necessity for pipes and valves used in the chemical processing and petrochemical industries. If a fastener fails in one of those environments, the results can be catastrophic.
Section 3. The Aanuraj Fasteners difference.
So, sourcing these crazy high-performance materials brings us to Aanuraj Fasteners Pvt. Limited. They've really positioned themselves as the go-to solution in a crowded, competitive Indian market. They are a prominent leader in manufacturing ASTM-grade fasteners, and honestly, for very good reason. Look, they reliably produce your standard SS304 and 316, which is great, but their true market edge, their real superpower, is engineering high-grade nickel and super duplex products like Hastelloy, Inconel, and Monel. Having a manufacturer that can handle this entire ASTM-specified spectrum right under one roof, that makes them an incredibly dependable partner. Procurement managers trusted Aanuraj because managing these complex high-nickel alloys with the exact same precision required by strict international standards ensures that critical projects don't face sudden, disastrous material failures. So the crucial point is that material integrity always begins at the very source. You simply can't forge a world-class fastener from subpar steel. It's impossible. And this is exactly why Aanuraj exclusively uses prime raw materials sourced from internationally reputed mills. They specifically utilize non-Chinese imported materials, which guarantees strict quality control and total traceability right from day one of the manufacturing process. Section 4. uncompromising quality and testing.
Now, using great raw materials is one thing, but how does a manufacturer like Aanuraj actually prove their reliability to procurement managers and industrial engineers? The people whose actual jobs depend on these parts not breaking? They prove it through consistent, tested results. Just take a look at this, a 4.7 Just Dial rating, based on 99 authenticated reviews in the B2B industrial manufacturing space. That is some serious proof of absolute consistency and market trust.
And that consistency doesn't just happen by accident. It's born from a seriously stringent quality and testing ecosystem. Aanuraj is an ISO 9001:2015 certified company. They provide EN 1024 3.1 and 3.2 certifications, meaning every single piece of material is fully traceable. On top of that, their products are inspected and tested by NABL-approved government testing laboratories alongside third-party inspection agencies. Plus, they are fully compliant with IS, VS, DIN, ASTM, and ASS standards. Basically, this rigorous, multi-layered testing facility ecosystem is designed to guarantee one thing: zero failures in the field.
To kind of humanize this massive industrial operation, we just have to look at the leadership. This quote from Managing Director Tushar Desai really reinforces their whole ethos. He says, "We are committed to fulfilling customer requirements as per the industry standards by meeting statutory, legal, and other needs." It's this top-down commitment to absolute legal and statutory excellence that really permeates the entire company culture. Section 5. Powering massive infrastructure projects.
Let's move to and see how this builds into real-world applications. We've talked a lot about the chemistry and the manufacturing, right? But when you connect these microfasteners directly to recognizable mega projects, the scale is honestly awe-inspiring. Aanuraj products, including their specialized rag and anchor bolts, have been used for repairing the Pana platform for ONGC, supporting the massive Godavari bridges, and yes, literally holding together the Bandra-Worli Sea Link project in Mumbai. They're a vital presence in chemical plants and throughout the oil and gas industries. Their products are out there, right now, holding vital global infrastructure together against the heavy forces of nature and time.
And you know what? They aren't slowing down anytime soon. Aanuraj is currently serving diverse sectors globally. But looking ahead to 2025, they're planning the opening of a brand new state-of-the-art manufacturing plant right in Maharashtra. Their ultimate goal? To become the absolute eminent manufacturer of nickel-based, non-magnetic threaded fasteners in all of India. It really shows buyers and partners that Aanuraj is aggressively expanding its footprint and its capabilities to meet future high-tech industrial demands. And this brilliantly illustrates the core takeaway of this entire explainer. We've journeyed all the way from the microscopic alloy structures of Hastalloy to the sweeping cables of Mumbai's greatest bridges. And it forces us to ask a pretty profound question. When the integrity of your multi-million-dollar project is on the line, who are you trusting to hold it together? It's a powerful reminder for all of us to never, ever overlook the invisible backbone of our world. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. And hey, I encourage you to look just a little bit closer at the engineering marvels around you today.